But every single time that people tear me down, it gives me more hunger to prove them wrong. I'm gonna get my ass up and I'm gonna work until you eat your words. That's how I stay motivated.
I wanna thank my haters too because they be downloading my stuff
So much has been coming out lately, and I've been feeling all kinds of emotions. Like maybe it's not vindication, but something close to it. Back in 2019 through 2023, I went through some dark times. I remember when I finally bought my house in 2021 and moved in around 2022, I should have been celebrating. But instead, I was sinking deep into depression. It honestly felt like it was just me and Barty Gang against the whole world. It wasn't just hate from randoms online either. I saw it clear as day. Big names, big fan bases, and especially some female rappers around 2022 and 2023 were moving funny. It's not some wild theory. This was real life, right in front of everybody's eyes. The energy was off. I could feel people teaming up, trying to push me into a corner, and acting like I didn't notice. And when it came to social media, oh, it got ugly. Every single fan base seemed to have smoke for Barty Gang for no reason at all. None. They just thought we were an easy target because my fan base wasn't massive like others. I became the easiest one to pick on, like some kind of open target. You could be any rapper or influencer, throw one little jab at Cardi, and boom. Everybody would cheer you on like it was a national holiday. Say one slick comment and suddenly you'd have people turning it into a hit song, shooting up the iTunes charts like it's some kind of game. And the worst part? The big bloggers, the ones with huge followings. They weren't just watching, they were fueling it. All that gaslighting, all that fake neutrality while pushing their little agendas behind the scenes. It was a setup disguised as commentary and everybody saw it happening live. That whole situation was one of the worst things I ever went through, for real. These big bloggers with massive platforms were out here playing dirty. They'd post one fake positive thing about me like, oh look, Cardi doing great, and then follow it up with 7 straight negative posts tearing me down. It was calculated. And when I'd reach out, sometimes yelling, sometimes just trying to talk calmly like, yo, what's going on? They'd hit me with straight up gaslighting, acting like I was overreacting or imagining things. I got the messages to prove it too. Oh, you're crazy, they'd say, trying to make me feel like I was losing it. But I wasn't. I knew exactly what was happening. I'm not stupid. I pay attention. I could see when someone would drop a certain post just to get me dragged in the comments. I could tell when they'd sprinkle in one fake compliment just to post 8 more negatives right after. And they used to play all kinds of petty little games. Like if I did something creative or cool, they'd ignore it completely. But if someone else copied me, they'd post that instead and hype it up like, wow, look how amazing they look. It was all smoke and mirrors, mind games just to mess with me and my fans. And I'll never forget, 2 bloggers straight up told me, at the end of the day, we don't need you, you need us. Can you believe that? Like what? I used to think artists did need blogs to promote their stuff, but I learned fast that I could make it without them. It's not even about me being a Libra or whatever. It's about who I am. I've never needed anybody to get what's mine. The only time in my whole life I ever needed someone was when my parents kicked me out and I had to crash at my first boyfriend's place. That was it. But guess what? I picked myself up, figured it out, and kept moving. Since then, I've never depended on nobody. Not family, not friends, not a man, not a dollar from anyone. So when these bloggers tried to tell me, you need us, I had to remind them real quick. Like, baby, you didn't post me for years and I still went #1, twice. Another one even told me, we don't have to post you. And I said, please don't, because honestly, their posts were never helping me. They were just playing little games, feeding off drama, and pretending it was news. The bloggers and fan bases were all running the same little playbook, fake love up front and shade right behind it. It was all just one big manipulative circus, and I saw through every move. Man, I still feel bad when I think about it because it wasn't just me catching all that heat. Even my own fans were getting dragged nonstop. Their pages were getting deleted left and right. Every other day, it seemed like someone from Barty Gang was losing their account. It felt like we were fighting something way darker than just internet hate. almost like it was something demonic, like a force that just didn't want us to win. The only people I really had through all that were my fans, and it took a toll on all of us, mentally and emotionally. Some people might not get it. They'll call it a parasocial thing, but they don't understand. This is real life for me. People love to say, just close the app, but that's easy to say when this isn't your job. I can't just disappear when my name and my work are on the line.
At the end of the day, I'm an entertainer. I can't sit back while the world turns on me or while people spread lies to convince others to hate me. That type of negativity can ruin everything you built. And honestly, I've told this to other artists who've been through it, but none of them went through it worse than me. From 2018 up until last year, it felt like me and Barty Gang were in a non-stop battle zone.
We were getting hit from every direction. Other artists throwing shade, bloggers twisting stories, and fan bases ganging up on us for no reason. And what's wild is we weren't even doing anything evil. We weren't out here bullying or picking fights unless we had to defend ourselves. Because one thing about Barty Gang, we don't start drama, but we don't back down either. We hit the field when it's time. And let me say this loud, Barty Gang isn't just a fan base, it's a movement. These fans are sharp, loyal, and smarter than people give them credit for. Sometimes I just sit there like, do y'all even see what's happening right now? Are people really acting blind to this? It got so crazy that I started questioning if the world was pretending not to notice how unfair things had gotten. But slowly, the truth started showing itself. Bit by bit, everything started coming to light. And now, those same bloggers can't twist stories about me like before. Those other fan bases can't bully Barty Gang like they used to either. The energy has flipped completely, and I'm so grateful for that. I just needed to say this directly to my fans because I know how hard it was. It wasn't only me going through it, you were too. Every insult, every rumor, every account deletion, y'all felt that with me. People were picking on my fans nonstop all the time for no reason other than loyalty. But look where we are now. We stood tall, we made it through, and everything they tried to hide is finally being revealed. Sometimes I honestly don't even know how we made it through all that, because it was hard. Every single day felt like another test. But you know what? The truth always comes out. It just takes time. And I always say this, if we gotta fight back, we fight back. But there's a difference between defending yourself and being flat out evil. And when people start getting evil for no reason, that's when karma steps in. Because this isn't just about the internet, this is real life, and God sees everything. You can act innocent, you can play the victim online, you can twist the story however you want, but deep down, when you know you've been doing wrong, that energy comes back to you. Whether it's in 1 year, 2, or 10, it all gets revealed eventually. You don't even need to clap back. You don't even need to lie. Time and karma do all the work. And I've always told people this, I'm strong, and if I have to defend myself, I will. But that doesn't mean I'm delusional or crazy. It means I see things clearly. Everyone who lived through it knows exactly what was happening. They saw the lies, the shade, the fake, innocent people pretending to be victims after throwing stones. People played with me, played with my fan base, and blogs were spreading false stories like it was a sport. Then, when I spoke up, they tried to flip it, like I was the problem. Nah, let's be real. If you weren't around during that time, don't gaslight me now. We all know what was really going down, and I'm grateful, so grateful, except for my fans who stayed with me through it all. Because a lot of people would have folded under that pressure. Some just give up when it gets too heavy, but Barty Gang, they stayed solid. They didn't run, they didn't switch sides, they stood tall next to me when everyone else was trying to tear us down. And let me clear one thing up. I hate when people say Cardi plays the victim. No, I was the victim. I was the one being picked on, lied about, and attacked for no reason. People knew exactly what they were doing, and we had receipts for every bit of it. So no, this isn't playing victim. It's speaking facts. I just want to thank my fans again for holding me down all these years. Y'all helped me stay strong when it felt like the world was against us, and look at us now. We're growing, we're rising, and we're not the ones to be messed with anymore. Oh yeah, and let me just say this loud and clear. I'm so proud, not just of myself, but of all of you. I'm proud of us as a team, as a family, as a movement. We made it through so much, and I can't wait for y'all to keep growing with me on this journey. Even now, people still talk, they still throw shade, they still try little things, But it's nothing like how it used to be. We came out stronger, wiser, and more unshakable than ever. Make sure you hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe, because this story ain't over yet. I'll see you on the next one.